Hello cyclists, welcome. Today I brought you a very beautiful special bicycle, universal everything. It's the Modular bike from Belgian bike manufacturer Ahooga. I fell in love not only with the bicycle but also with the brand because Ahooga's mission and their absolutely vision is that cycling makes cities happier, and I totally agree. Not only the cities but also the cyclists. Well, the Modular bike, you hear it in the name, it is modular. It's 3 bikes in one. It is a very chic, very powerful commuter bike. It is a cargo bike and it is a bike to transport your kids. Well, as you can see, it has a front rack and a rear rack, and they are super strong and powerful. So in case you commute, you do have a very upright sitting position. The bike overall is very sportive, so it's a very good combination, and you can carry along like your laptop and also other stuff like a jacket that you need, because you can easily place baskets in front and in the back. Of course, when you commute and you have the racks and the baskets, you can also use this bike as a cargo bike, because you can easily do the grocery shopping, for example, for a whole week, because this bike will easily carry it. And what I really appreciate is that the front carrier is attached to the frame. So when you steer and you move the handlebar, you don't feel any weight at all, and that is just so super cool. Sometimes you have to adjust for the first few rides because it feels a bit strange that nothing in the front is moving, but you get used to it super easily. The super strong rear rack you can not only use to put on a basket, but as you can see here, we do have a cushion and we do have little accessories for the feet of the children. And my little roommate told me that it's super comfortable to sit in the back. They can easily hold onto the saddle, and you can also order an extra grip that is even more comfortable for the children. Well, maybe it is the lightest cargo bike on earth, because this bicycle weighs only 20 kilograms, a bit more when you add the racks and maybe the baskets. But due to the fact that it's super light, you can easily ride it without the motor. Yes, it is an e-bike. And the motor is super, super strong and powerful. It has 60 Newton meters in combination of the location in the rear hub and the super light weight of the bike. The acceleration is ridiculously, really, people, I mean, come on. It's almost dangerous, but it's not. It's like pure fun. I really love it. So of course you can decide between different modes of assist. You have 5 in total and a walk assist. And the walk assist makes so much sense, because when you use it as a cargo bike, so you like have your groceries for the whole week in front and in the back, and you just have to push your bike through the street or on where the pedestrians walk, then it makes sense to have a little support. So definitely something very clever and super, super cool. The motor is from Ikema. It weighs only 2 kilograms, which is pretty light, to be honest. And it comes with a battery in the down tube. As you can see, that is why the design of the bike is so special, because it is black and it has the silver, but it looks different from the right or from the left. The good thing is you're super flexible with this bicycle, because you can take out the battery. Or of course you can also charge the bike directly. The battery itself is also a quality component. It's from Samsung and it has 400 watt hours, which gives you a range of course, always depending on what pedal assist you choose, up to 70 kilometers, which is super decent when you're commuting through the city or even for tours. And it's very lightweight. It weighs only 2.2 kilograms and it is charged super quickly. It only takes up to 3 hours to fully charge the battery, which is super cool. And you can also, if you need more range, you can also order another battery with an extra 300 watt hours. The display is located in the middle of the handlebar and I really like it. It looks very futuristic and I love the design. You can easily choose between the different modes of assist with this little remote here on the handlebar. It's super easy to reach with your left thumb. You can choose between, as I said, the different modes of assist, and you can choose a menu, and there you have all the different informations you need or not need. For me, it's super important to see how fast I am, in what mode of assist I am, and how the battery is charged. And this is all visible, and you can see on the left in different colors actually, which is pretty cool, and what mode of assist you're in. On the right, you can see how the battery is charged. When we're looking at the cockpit, you do not only have like the display and the remote, you have a little bell, and you do have the wonderful brake levers from Shimano, because this bike as an e-bike easily with the motor reaches the 25 kilometers, and you do need hydraulic disc brakes that work really well, and these here are super reliable, high quality components. You can feel that once you have to brake. And I also like the brake levers. I mean, have a look. Most of the accessories and parts are black. This gives the bike a really nice overall performance. Also located here are the levers for the SRAM X4 8-gear gearing system. This is very reliable and super sufficient when you're cycling, especially with this bicycle. When you don't use the motor, it gives you all the freedom to cycle as fast or as slow as you want to. I felt super comfortable with it. Maybe there's in the future a bike with a belt drive would be super cool, but for this I felt totally okay with the chain. You just have to take care of your trousers. Also, an e-bike has a lot of cables, and I really like how Ahooga did find a solution. There's a sort of internal cable routing, and it doesn't look chaotic or not beautiful at all when you have a closer look. So that's definitely a good solution. Thank you so much, Ahooga. Many, even high quality manufacturers, sometimes when you have a closer look at the cockpit, it doesn't look as beautiful as it's looking here. It is an aluminium frame. That's important because an aluminium frame is very stiff but also super lightweight. This bike has no suspension, but it has super fat tires, the Big Apple from Schwalbe. And this gives you a very comfortable riding feeling, and it is puncture proof. So definitely a good choice when you're cycling a lot in the city and there's like maybe some glass lying around. Also very important that the tires are reflective and you're seen at night and in the darker times of the year. And very important when it's raining, the bike comes with mud guards, and they're super stiff and high quality, so even when you're cycling again over cobblestone, you don't hear anything, so no rattle, no noises at all. Also what I like is the design of the frame. It's very special when you have a closer look how the tubes are designed and how the overall look of the frame is. You can see that, you know, they gave so much detail and they are produced in Europe, what I highly appreciate. And also the bike is assembled partly in Belgium, where Ahooga is located. So for me, once the bike arrived, it was super beautiful just to open the box, to see with how much attention, and I would even say love, they did pack up the bicycle. And it was really literally in 5 minutes, it was ready to go. So I did order the bike online, but Ahooga has 2 flagship stores, one in Brussels and one in Paris, where you can bike and test ride the bicycles and also where the bikes can be serviced. But Ahooga has more than 100 retailers in Europe, so maybe check out the website if there's a retailer close to you. And if there's maybe no retailer close to you and you order the bike online, I mean, this bicycle is super reliable, but of course you have to service your bike. And due to the fact that they choose high quality components that can easily be repaired or serviced in every bike shop, that is so important, especially if you choose a bike that is a very good companion for a lot of happy cycling years. Also, you can convert this bike super easily into a very compact bike, because you can, with a quick release, just turn the handlebar And there's an anti-theft click pedal, so it's super easy to take the pedals off and put them back on. The Modular comes in two different frames, in unisex and in a step-through. And this one here is the unisex. I'm 174 centimeters. For me, it's awesome, but it goes up to a height of 200 centimeters. And that is something I really like and appreciate, because especially here in Hamburg, and I know a lot of Scandinavian countries, people are very, very tall. You have three different color options. You have the black, graphite black, a silky gray, and a sunrise green. So check out what suits you best. I really love this one here. Well, if you're looking for a new e-bike that is super versatile and agile and is growing with you, because maybe now you do have small children, but then your everyday life will change in a couple of years. You have this Modular, and it is always a good companion for you, because no matter how your life circumstances are, this will definitely be the right choice. So also for me very important is how the riding and the sitting position is. So with this bike you have different options, because you can adjust the stem, so it gives you a more upright sitting position, and I like it. It is sort of sportive but still very upright, so you see what is happening around you, and especially when it's a bit hectic in the morning or in the evening when everybody's commuting on the bike lanes, I like it to see what is happening around me. Well, I was really thinking of things I do not like so much about the bike, and then I came across the USB lights, so they are not attached to the battery, and I was like, usually I'd say no, why don't you attach it to the battery? But due to the fact that the Modular is very specific what you put on the racks, on the front and in the back, you can easily adjust the light and put it where it's best visible for everyone around you to see you, but also for you to see what's happening in front of you. And to be honest, they are super bright. I made the mistake, switched them on and directly look into the light, and I was blind for a couple of minutes. So they definitely are super sufficient to meet the European, especially the German laws, but it's also super bright so that you're seen and also that you see what's happening in front of you. As important as the sitting position is, of course, the saddle, and here that I choose a Saddle Royale, which is definitely a high quality saddle, and even though it is super slim and sportive, it is very comfortable. So even when you're riding over cobblestone, in combination with the fat tires and the saddle, it's still very comfortable. While the racks, in the front rack, it's not only attached to the frame, what I highly appreciate, but you can also carry 20 kilograms. And that is a lot. So it's definitely enough to do the grocery shopping for a whole week, and you can just put it in front. And when you transport a child on the rear rack with the cushion, the child should not weigh more than 35 kilograms. But if you transport cargo, the cargo can weigh up to 50 kilograms. So in total, with the front and the rear rack, you can load your bike with up to 70 kilograms. The really good news is this bicycle that gives you like 3 bikes in one and will make you very happy over a lot of years, because it is so modular and because it's so of high quality, costs only 2,400 euros. If you add the rack package, you have to add another 300 euros. But for me, definitely a super big surprise when I saw the price, because the first moment when I was cycling this bicycle and I took it out of the box, I saw immediately that it's of high quality and I don't have to worry about the bicycle, because the worst thing for me is in the morning when I have to cycle and take my bike to work and it's not working properly. So definitely with this bike, it will be a very good companion for your everyday life. Also check out the Ahooga website, because there you can order different accessories that are well curated concerning cargo, transport, security, and they do offer different service packages. So maybe does that make sense for you? Just check it out. So dear all, if you're looking for an e-bike that will be a companion for your life for many years and will make you very happy, then Ahooga Modular bike can definitely be a good choice, because it's of high quality, it is super reliable, it has a powerful motor, gives you a good range, and you don't have to worry about the service because it has so many quality components, accessories, but also you can go to every bike shop and they will be able to help you. And in combination with the price and the wonderful design, I definitely give my thumbs up. Super, super cool bike. I would be super curious, what do you think about the bicycle? So please leave a comment and I'll definitely get back to you. And of course, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.